Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're in a local woodland we've been to before. We were here, what, 2 videos ago when I did my vlog style. And we happened to come across here, we liked it. So we decided to come here today for an overnighter. So we gotta find our location we're gonna set up in, and then we'll bring you guys right back after that. Hey Holly, cat. Alright everybody, for our shelter tonight, bugs and mosquitoes and black flies.
Springtime.
Welcome to spring, everybody. So as I was saying, our shelter for tonight is just a basic 2-person tent. Nothing special about it. I'm guessing it's from like back in the 1900s, maybe. I don't know. No, it's it's just a basic Walmart tent. That's it's an Escort. We all know how old Escort tents are, but for being how old it is, it's still in really, really good shape. And the poles, there's only 2 poles, so and those are in still really mint condition, which is awesome. Great, but seem to have lost the tent pegs that came with it. I have no idea where they went. So I got my trusty bag of tent pegs,
Assorted
from numerous and various tents. Just picked out the best ones that weren't bent much. So we'll get this here all set up, and then we'll show you guys around. Okay guys, we got everything all set up. Tent, sleep pads, our top quilts. We each have a top quilt tonight, so it's not going to be that cold. I think it's supposed to get down to like 6 or 7 degrees Celsius tonight, so It's gonna be,
It's gonna be cool, but not that bad.
yeah. Black flies are still bugging the heck out of me. Keep in mind on wood ticks. I've had several on me. See, you and I went out the other day. No, 2 videos ago. Her and I went out. We did that vlog style video. I come back. I had
None.
none. She had 2,
3.
3. Okay, 3. So, and then I was up to my buddy Lone Wolf's house for a little while, hanging out, helping him with a couple things, whatnot. I had
7.
8. I found the 8th one when I come home.
Yes.
It was in my beard. Scratched. I was like, "What the heck was that?" And stupid old wood tick. So I was like, "Well." So I had 8 on me, and he didn't have a 1. We walked in the same place. We were basically within the same vicinity of one another, no more than 5-6 feet apart at most. So, but anyways, wood ticks are getting pretty bad already, and it's only
May.
the middle of May. Let's say it's what, the 15th?
Yes, 15th.
Yeah, the 15th of May. So they're getting pretty bad already. It's really bad. So anyways, as I was saying before, squirrel. So we got the tent set up. You can see it's not very stealthy. It's blue and orange. I don't know why they picked those colors, but whatever.
So you don't get lost.
So you can see the tent from 10 miles away, apparently. But anyways, tent set up. Sleep pads are inside. They're all done. I have a climate pad, which is with an R value of like 1.3. It's a summer pad, basically. The sleep pad, my other sleep pad that she's using is a Deer for Me pad. It's got an R value of like 4.3, 4.5 in around there. So, but I will have a review on that Deer for Me sleep pad if any of you is interested. If you're not, oh well. It's not the end of the world. So it's just something that I like, and I want to share it with you guys. Let you know what I think of it, and then my overall thoughts and everything. So, but right now, I think
It's almost coffee time.
she took the words right out of my mouth, basically. You want to take over the channel now?
No, I'm good, thanks.
So yeah, it is almost coffee time. We had to bring our own water because there's no water source. I think we're gonna try some perk coffee this time. Yeah, it's not new, but it's something different that I'm bringing to the channel itself. In a sense, Lone Wolf does it all the time. It just saves on bringing 15 different things for coffee. So I mean, but anyways, I did bring my canister stove for, right now it's kind of too warm to have fire. Plus we have to clean up behind the cameras where we're going to have our little fire pit. There's rocks right here. There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, there's 5 rocks here. I'm sure if you look around hard enough, another one over there.
There's a few.
There's a couple over there. So we're going to make a nice round ring fire pit with rocks. Maybe have a backlog to sit on. But I'm going to let you get the coffee stuff.
Yay, me.
Actually, I gotta go and get the coffee stuff anyway. So, the water and everything. So, enough of this yapping and rambling on about God knows what. We're gonna get coffee going. Alright guys, we got our coffee. I almost lost hers.
Apparently, I wasn't allowed to have one.
Meh, whatever. Anyways, no, it was not on level ground. That was my fault, but I just wanted coffee and it was done, ready to go. So, not bad actually.
Nope.
Bad at all. So, I think we're just gonna sit here, enjoy our coffee. I'm just trying to find some firewood here somewhere. I can't seem to find any. I'm looking everywhere. I just can't seem to find any deadfall, dead standing.
Nothing.
Now there's all kinds of. There's tons of it. Like directly behind the camera, there's a great big sucker, but I ain't cutting that down with my saw. I'll tell you that. Not even a chainsaw work. Well, with a 24-inch bar would work, no problem. But I ain't cutting it down today, or ever.
No.
So, off to the left of the camera, which is that way, my right, your left. There's enough there for like a month of worth of firewood for just little campfires. Behind the camera, there's like a ton. Off this way, there's a ton. Behind us, I'm sure there's a ton. You can see it more than I can. There's a ton back there. So, right where we're sitting is going to be our bench. We're going to have the fire probably right in around here somewhere. There's rocks over there, which I pointed out earlier. There's like 5 or 6 of them there. Plus, there's some that's scattered throughout. So we're going to get our fire pit. Well, clean up the area first. We're going to have the fire. I did bring my little tactical shovel. I'm going to dig out a little hole just to make it a little more safer. So they clean all the leaves and everything all the way too. And dig a little hole so that way we can, have our fire right there and not have to worry about it catching all the leaves and stuff on fire. So yeah, I'm going to clean up the area, dig a hole. Not a very big one, just enough to, probably something, a piece of wood like that maybe. Put that in there, like that, rocks around it. Probably sit here and enjoy it and then cook our supper. And so, speaking of supper, what do we have?
Steak and rice.
I guess I'm cooking the steak. I'm not gonna lie, I can't cook rice to save my life. I can't. It's either too much water or not enough. So she can cook it just fine. She's gonna use a canister stove for that, and my little 750 ml pot. What else? I think that's about it for now. Oh, we do have to find some birch bark, but just on the one side of the tent, there's a yellow birch tree that's peeling like crazy. And off just down there,
Behind me.
that way, okay, behind her, somewhere's in that vicinity, there's another yellow birch that's peeling like crazy. And actually, right beside the camera, there's a white birch, but that's not peeling yet. So, and I'm not about to go band it.
No.
So, I'm going to strip it and whatnot, so I'm going to leave its clothes on for now. So we're going to sit here, kick back, enjoy our coffee. I got floaties in it, but whatever. It ain't going to kill nobody. But like I said, we're going to sit back, enjoy our coffee.
Good.
And then start cleaning up the area for our fire pit and gather up some firewood. Alright guys, we finished our coffee. It was great. We must have sat back for probably, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half. Just kicking back, relaxing, taking in the scenery and everything. But it's coming on just shortly after 4. So I figure we want to have supper about 5:30. We're going to have to start gathering our firewood, doing our fire pit, digging the hole for the fire pit and everything. So I'm just going to grab my trusty saw out of my backpack here. So grab that. And I think it's time to go get up some firewood, which we don't have far to go because I'm looking for some hardwoods, which is suitable for here. There's a ton of it around. There's 3 pieces behind the camera that's just laying there. They're still good and dense. Back over here, there's a few pieces. There's a ton of softwood back there to get the fire going. So I'm going to get to it. Alright guys, I had to go a long distance to get this firewood. It took me forever to get back with it. Oh my god. But no, it was all basically just all this here, what, 1, 2, 3, 5 pieces, so nice hardwood. It was all just behind the camera anyways. So I just gathered it up, broke it up, whatever. Now comes the process of processing it. So just gotta bring it this way. So water bottle. All right, well, I'm gonna get cutting wood, I guess. Alright guys, I got a little bit of firewood cut up. I don't have it all cut up yet. It's just enough basically just for supper. Holly was out gathering twigs. She did find a big score of white birch. So she brought that over. That was a pretty awesome find. She found that way back there. There's actually a clump of 3 or 4 trees, and it was just rolling and peeling off. It was just hanging there. So she just kind of pulled off all the dead stuff, and this is what we're left with. So a great big, nice big piece right there. It is. Wow, that is a big piece. So basically right here, I'm gonna say, is where we're gonna have the fire pit. So she's already got a few rocks, which are, well, they're right here. She pulled a couple out of the ground already right here. I'm going to go ahead and grab my tactical shovel so I can dig out a little hole here to set it down further into the ground so it doesn't burn all the leaves and stuff. We're going to clean them up anyways, but just per chance, I'm going to dig a little hole anyways. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go grab my shovel and I'm going to get right to it. Alright guys, get the spot cleaned out. I'm actually kneeling inside of the fire pit area where we're going to have it. But in this bag I do have my tactical shovel. So, it's in like, I think like 4 or 5 pieces. Here's the main. I do have a review on this shovel, so I'll put that at the end of this video. In one of these 4 cards here somewhere. I don't know where they're going to be, but it'll be here somewhere. So here's the main shovel part. It's got 1, 2, 3. I think that's it. 3. Oh, yep. 3 handle pieces and a couple attachments. It's got a whistle. It's got a little gut knife, a little bottle opener here, a little gut ripper underneath here. I'm gonna guess this is a little tiny saw piece, but I might cut a twig with it. But nevertheless, I'm not gonna use these, or I'm not gonna use my whistle because I'm out here with Holly and she's got first aid, so if I get hurt, she knows what to do. Then again, so do I. So, anyways, I'll put this here together. One thing I should mention, this here handle, this piece right here, there's a white sticker. That sticker goes onto the shovel head itself. So they're hollow aluminum tubing. They're waterproof. Got the little rubber O-rings on it. They're totally waterproof. You can put matches in here, survival matches, whatever you want. Just make sure that you're able to screw it down like so. This here piece, funny story about this piece. But besides the funny story, this end does have a ferro rod in it. It's been used a couple times by me. So, but anyways, on to my story. One camper trip before I had my channel, me and Holly went out down by a river. And we didn't have any lanterns with us or lamps or nothing. So I just stuck this in the ground. We had a candle with us. Put a little bit of wax here in the top part of the handle, right in here. And put the candle in it, and we had a candlelight camp out by a river. Drinking coffee, and we had pork chops, we had rice, and I think we had beans that night too. Yeah. Pork chop, rice, and beans. Kind of a weird combination, but tasted pretty good, so we had fun. So, enough of my slabber jawing here, and I'm going to get this hole dug. Alright guys, you probably can't see the top of my head, but you kind of get what's going on here. It's Holly's turn to light the fire. It's only like her, second time doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be her second time using the fire steel and everything. So what I've gone ahead and done, as you can see, 3 pieces of wood here, made a little prop right here for her sticks and all that stuff. A piece of birch bark right here for a little flat spot. Now what she's going to do here is grab a handful of birch bark, rip it in strips. Go ahead. Put it all out, and it's going to ruffle it all up and everything. Sit it down in there. I went ahead and I got her some yellow birch bark right there. Yeah, throw that in right in there like so. Yeah. That she's going to go grab the knife and the fire steel, which is right here. And remember, you're going to use the spine of the knife. Yes. You do a couple test strikes first. No. Oh, here. No, I'll show you. And like this, put your thumb right there like that, as if you're cutting, right? Turn on its side. That. Dig down and give it a... Or if you feel more comfortable not doing this, the lawnmower saw.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
Take 2.
What you're going to do, yeah. Sit, put the fire steel down here, inside of that little bunch of birch bark right there. No, use the shiny side. There you go, shiny side. Put it down in, yep. No. Yep. Straight. Put more of a dig into it. Over dig. Almost. I think she needs a little bit more practice, but that's okay. She'll get it.
Oh yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
No, you're going like this. Put the spine of the blade on a little more of an angle. Right? Instead of going like this. Angle.
Okay.
So it digs in. Okay?
Take 3.
Take 3. An angle. Pretty quick. There you go. Almost.
Hot?
She found out. Hold on. She found out the fire steel's hot.
No, I found out a spark is hot.
All right, let's try this again. Put it right here. Hold on a minute. I'll put up a little bit more for you. Get a little more fibrous going in there for you. Okay, put the fire steel right down here. Yeah, go. No, okay. Try it again.
No.
Okay. She gave up. All right, get out the way there. Take 4, 5, and 6. All right. She needs a little bit more practice.
A lot more practice.
So, I make it look so dang easy, don't I?
Yes.
That's all right. It all comes in time. So we have fire.
At least I had my sticks already.
Yes, she had everything all ready to go, which is good. So we're going to get this fire ripping. Get a nice bit of coals down.
And supper.
And then start cooking supper. Because I am getting hungry. I don't know about her, but I'm getting hungry.
I'm starting to get hungry.
Whew.
My belly's grumbling.
Alright guys, got a fire going. I know it was ripping there before, but it all calmed down a little bit, letting things catch and burn and settle down to a nice bed of coal so we can cook the steaks on. Because I myself, I'm getting pretty hungry. I know she's getting hungry too, so.
Working on it, yep.
She gave up, as you probably already seen. She tried 3 or 4 different times. She needs a little more practice, but I guess that's what happens when I put her on the spot, I guess.
The attempt was there.
She tried. She admitted defeat. So, anyways, as you've seen, couple strikes, and I had the fire going. So, but I say it's a skill that she has to develop and get better at. So, but when she doesn't get out very much, not much you can do about it. But it's always practicing at home.
I could practice in the bathtub.
I don't think that'll work. If the tub catches fire with water, and there's something wrong. It's gasoline. But anyways, I got the water here and sipping at that. So
I think it's almost time for another coffee.
it's almost time for supper.
That too.
So I'm gonna let that burn down a little bit more. Throw a couple pieces of hardwood on. Get my grill. Get the grill ready. Get the steaks out. Get them all spiced up and everything. Should probably cook the rice about halfway through. It'll take about 5 or 10 minutes. That Uncle Ben's fancy feast rice stuff. So, but yeah. So, say we're going to let that burn down and cook some supper and drink some water. It's hot out today. Okay, steaks are on, as you can see. They're smelling pretty dang good. Holly's reading a book.
The bookworm that I am.
She's a bookworm. You think I'm joking? You should see her book collection at home. She's got one bookshelf. It's about, what,
6 feet high.
6 feet high by about four wide.
Yep.
Each shelf is 3 rows deep. That's no word of a lie. And she has my stereo stand. I can't hook up my stereo. She's got it two shelving sections full, 4 rows deep. And if there's room on top, she stacks them in like maybe 2 high, if there's any in there. But anyways, I was saying, steaks are on. She's reading a book. On my video that I did, the solo hammock, where I didn't have my tarp, I mentioned about foods and stuff like that. You guys wanted me to bring along or whatever. Somebody said more steaks. Well, this one's for you, buddy. There's 2 here for you. We got some rice, but steaks are on. I don't even know what kind of steaks they are. They're beef steaks, but I mean, the shoulder steaks, or
I don't know.
we can't remember. So I know it was on the label, but I just didn't read it.
It's food.
It's food, yeah. Ooh, that one's getting a little crispy. It's getting a little warm. So camp smoke in my face. So, anyways, I'm gonna cut it right here for now, and I'll bring you guys back some point soon. Okay, half of supper's done. I gotta move that plate before it gets too freaking hot. I got both steaks in the plate. Holly put water in my tea kettle because she wants another coffee, and frankly, so do I. Later on, we have some adult beverages that we're gonna sip at by the fire and everything. So we're gonna do that. The rice is about half done.
Yeah.
Take another few more minutes for that. When that's done, just before that's done, what I'll do is I'll take the steaks, I'll throw them back on the grill for just a couple more minutes just to kind of heat them back up. You know, an outdoor microwave. Black flies. Oh, I found a mosquito. I called somebody a liar earlier because he didn't believe me. There was no mosquitoes here. That's the first one we've seen since we've been here. The rest were just black flies. So, anyways, we're gonna let the rice cook, do its thing. Let the water do its thing. Hopefully that boils up here pretty soon. And kick back and let this fire kick up and enjoy that while we're eating supper. Alright guys, rice is done. Kim smokes in her face. The steaks are warmer. So those out of here with the canister stove. The steaks are good. So this gets a fork.
Yeah, right over here.
There's yours.
Oh,
Use that
great.
knife to cut yours up. I got my straight knife I can use to cut my steak up. What's left I got cut. Rice is all done, so I got some more coffee to drink.
Yours tasted better.
Crows are calling in the background somewhere. There they are, right on cue. So, I was saying, supper's done momentarily. Got the fire going better. I am going to have to cut up a little bit more firewood because it's almost gone, but I still got like 3 or 4 logs right over here I can cut up, and it's not a big deal. Put a couple stress cuts in them, crack them, break them. I don't really need small ones like I have right here. But I got 3 or 4 more pieces, like I said, over there. Got coffee. Got our supper. It's gonna taste great. And we're crack into our adult beverages. That one's yours.
Oh.
We're gonna crack into our adult beverages here after a bit. Let our supper settle and coffee going. I need a fork. And yeah. So we're gonna sit here in front of the fire, enjoy our supper, and then kick back and relax for a little while. I might bring you guys along for the ride for that one. I don't know yet. See how the night turns out.
That's good.
I have to try my steak out, I guess.
It's tasty.
Mine's a little tough. I'll make do. Overcooked it just a little bit. I always have a problem with steak. Always. Or at least that way I know it's cooked. Outstanding AF. Well, we're gonna start boring you guys with us sitting here eating. Well, we're gonna eat and then I'll bring you back afterwards. Okay. Supper was excellent yet again.
It was
Okay.
very tasty.
Yeah. Like I said, I cooked my steak just a little bit too long. Ended up being a little tougher, but I managed. It was so good I couldn't even finish it all. It was just I had a couple pieces left. I was like, nah, I can't do it. She didn't finish hers either, so she doesn't get no dessert tonight.
That's okay.
She doesn't get no chocolate cake.
Oh.
We don't have chocolate cake. So just cleaning up our stuff here, you know, putting what we're not going to be using, put that away.
Tidy it up.
Yeah, we cut a little bit more firewood, split it. Not like we're going to need it for heat or anything. But then again, you never know.
Oh, it's freezing out.
Yes, it's like minus 30 out right now.
Well, by the way I'm dressed, you think it's cold.
Brr, I'm freezing. Nah, I think you get up to like 19 or 20 degrees today. So like 19 or 20 degrees Celsius today. So I think tomorrow it's forecasted to be high as 21, 22 Celsius. I could be wrong, but I think that's
what I read last.
yeah. And I think the humidex is going to be pretty high. So we were thinking about doing a day hike video, bringing the Poochie along with us. I don't know if it's going to be. I think it's going to be too hot for him, but we'll see. But I say we will be bringing water. I think we're going anyways, depending where we go.
Just a day hike.
Yeah, I might film it, I might not. 10 chances to 1 I probably will. Do a vlog style again. So, you know, let me know if you guys like those or not. You know, it's something different for me to do. Something different for you guys to watch as opposed to, hey, how you doing? Great. So,
change it up a little bit.
Yeah, give a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of flavor.
Oh, jeez.
So, as I say, we're just tidying up a little bit, cleaning the knives and stuff off. So, another question. Do you guys like to see a review on my knife? Just curious, right? I've been using it for what, the last
quite a bit.
3 months now, 4 months maybe, and it's holding up really well. So if you guys like to know the specs on this, the weight and everything, well, the weight, take a guess. I don't know either, but I can do a review on it if you guys so wish. If not, let me know either way. So, with all that being said, I think I might cut up just a little bit. Actually, you know what? I don't even have to cut it up. There's a deadfall tree right over here. It's all softwood, but I mean, it's got branches on there probably about like that, big around. A little big around is well, a little bit smaller than a hardball. I could break those off, bring them over, break them up, throw them on the fire. All kinds of stuff over here. There's a log over there, I see. I could throw that on top, let that burn in half, and crisscross it over, I should say. So, well, we're gonna lounge around. I'm gonna finish my coffee. Hers is gone for like the last half hour.
I was thinking about making another one. Haven't decided yet.
I think we might get into our adult beverages here shortly.
Yeah, I think I'll hold off on the coffee.
Yeah, me too. So, let this settle first. Let the supper settle.
Yeah.
So, just whatever we decide,
we will bring you back.
Yes, we will bring you back. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Yep.
Okay. We cracked into our adult beverages. I got my favorite, the brown ale. What do you got?
I got Harvest Cider.
And they're both from the Smokehouse Nano Brewery here in the town that we live in. So, not bad for craft beer, and I'm not a fan of craft beer, so. I had this when I was out with Jeremy about 2 or 3 months ago. I brought 3 beer, 2 of them were for him. There's a porter and a smoking IPA, and I had my beer with brown ale. So, it's not as cold as what I'd like it to be, but it's cold enough that I will drink it. Should probably throw a little more wood on the fire to get it going again. It's going, but it's barely going. So the black flies decided to buzz off. The mosquitoes, well, few and far between, but they're one buzzing around my head. We do have bug spray. It's right here. Speaking of black flies, we got some off. So, whatever. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. It'll wear off after a while. So, right now we're just gonna kick back, enjoy our beverages, get this fire kind of ripping, kind of tolerable, and we're gonna relax for a little bit and enjoy the somewhat quietness. There's no ATVs or crotch rockets flying by. So, anyways, cheers. Oh, something else I should mention. Patty, if you're watching this, which I know you're gonna be, this one's for you. Okay, we're sitting here just relaxing on some. Well, I'm on a log. Always on for sit pad. Uh, they were just sitting here relaxing by the fire,
Peaceful.
listening to the peepers. The camera picks that up. They're out there. We heard a couple owls here a little bit, what, about 10, 15 minutes ago.
Yep.
One, maybe two. I'm not really sure. Echoes a little bit around here. So, what else?
I seen a squirrel.
She's seen a squirrel. Did you give it a name?
Nah, he was too fast.
Oh, Speedy. Here we go. Speedy propane. But, no, I'd say we're gonna chillax here by the fire. We got it ripping here once. It kind of died down a little bit, which is good. We don't need it blazing hot anyway. It's still like 15 degrees Celsius out here. So I'm supposed to go down to what, 7 or something like that, I think I said earlier.
I think so, something like that.
So it's not going to be terribly cold. It's more or less for aesthetics. You know, that campfire vibe, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we're just out here having fun, having fun doing the video, enjoying
my weekend off.
after 6 long weeks. A day here, a day there. A lot of night
when
shifts.
I'm not sleeping.
Yeah. A lot of overnight shifts, like 11 at night till 7 in the morning. A boatload of those. Kind of makes it boring at home in the evening, kind of. She's sleeping and I'm there playing my game. In the evening.
Sleeping? Well, what's that?
When she does, anyway. But
These summer nights are gonna kill me.
like, it's just after 9 o'clock here. And it's still somewhat daylight. But
It's 10 after 9.
10 after 9. So, yeah. It's nightfall, but it's still...
It's beautiful out.
It's kind of nice. Get this though. Here she is. Bright orange hoodie.
You won't lose me.
Pants. I'm still here in my shorts and t-shirt. Right?
But I'm comfortable. I'm not cold. I'm not hot.
I'm not cold either.
Well, shut up. Leave me alone.
Whatever. But so far, neither one of us has had any wood ticks on us, which is great.
Nope. Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood, right? So, I hope the light behind me is given enough shine that you can actually see everything, and the glare from the fire is giving off enough light between the two of them. I'm hoping it's enough. So, but I say, we're gonna call the night here soon. Well, not soon, but probably, I don't know. We got enough firewood for another hour or so.
All the stuff that I gathered up.
Yeah, just some odd branches here and there.
Most of it I didn't have to get up off my lazy butt.
No, she's had to reach behind her. So I went over and I gathered up a log that I mentioned earlier. I cut that into 3 pieces, but one piece was actually 4 pieces. 2 pieces were just soaking, wringing wet. It was just laying on the ground. It rained here, what, 3 days ago?
Sure. My days are running together, so I don't know.
So yeah, it did rain here, I don't know, I'm going to say about 3 or 4 days ago. So the ground is still a little soggy.
Damp,
soggy. But keep in mind, though, we are in a semi-swampy area. Off this way, to my left, I'm going to say about 100 feet behind me, it's all marshland. You step in, you're sinking down maybe 2 or 3 inches. So I can't really walk over that way.
Enough to get wet feet.
Yeah, you're going to get soaked. Well, enough to get you upset and say the heck with everything. But I think in this general area, you know what? I'm just going to leave it a surprise. So, I think before it gets too warm at night, I think I might break out the hot tent one more time. One more hot tent before the season doesn't really end, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like before it gets too warm at night where you don't need a wood stove, I'm gonna pick a night where it's gonna be, like drop down to like 3, maybe 4 degrees, maybe even cooler than that.
Semi-cool.
Yeah, semi-cool, where you kind of need the wood heat to kind of take the chill off a little bit, the dampness. So, I might, yeah, I think I'm going to break it out one last time before it gets too warm out. So I got 2 new hot tents coming. So I'm kind of excited for those, but I do have a lightweight hot tent from a company which shall remain nameless. You can probably guess which one it is, but it's a lightweight. So bring that out one last time before I pack it away. So until then, we're going to kick back, enjoy our beverages,
Harvest cider.
Whatever's left, our beverages.
Oh, about quarter.
Okay. I got about half left of mine. She got about a quarter left of hers. I'm sipping at mine.
I am too, but my sips must be longer.
She got bigger sips than I do. But we're gonna sit here, relax by the fire, get that thing going a little bit better, enjoy our beverages, and enjoy the rest of the evening until it's time to go to bed.
And Tash, if you're watching this, cheers.
Yeah, Tash, you're missing out. She'll be watching. Alright, guys, it's quite late. I think the fire's died down pretty good. Holly's off doing whatever Holly's doing. I think she's off peeing in the woods or something, I don't know. But, actually, I think she's just picking up a couple things left to put back in the backpacks and whatnot. So, we're just about ready to call it a night. We're gonna climb into bed, I guess, or well, straighten up whatever we need to pick up first, and then pack everything away that's we're not gonna need until morning, which is pretty much everything. Grab our water, whatnot, and we're gonna say goodnight to you guys, and we'll see you guys in the morning.
Night.
Good morning.
Morning.
Well, let's say we're drinking coffee. It's not bad. So, we had an interesting night. We had no company, no critters, no nothing.
Quiet.
Quiet, yeah. The odd owl, being a hooter. My sleep pad went flat. So that was pretty annoying. Went to bed, had to blow it back up. One didn't know why it went flat. Blew it up. It was fine till sometime early this morning. I was basically laying on the floor of the tent. My sleep pad was all twisted around, all up, basically up the side of the tent. So I was like, whatever. So there's like $80 gone down the tube. Holly, well, she found that deer for me pad comfortable,
That was comfortable.
but she's just having a pillow under her head. She didn't have one, so she was pretty uncomfortable. So
I managed.
but once she went to sleep, I don't think she cared.
No.
So I don't know. I drink coffee. We got a few things packed away. Very few things. Still have yet to take the tent down, clean the tent out, take it down, pack that away. That's gonna be a treat. It's always a pain in the backside. So just to get it folded up right, rolled up right, and it's a pain. Same as any big tent like that. But we managed.
It was a good night out. I enjoyed it very much.
Oh yeah. So sitting here listening to the crows calling back and forth and owls. I think there was only
one owl last
one.
night.
Sounded like two because of the echo, but
Didn't hear him talk back and forth, so I think it was only one.
yeah, just the one. Peepers going, fire going. Fire was nice, but wasn't, like I say, wasn't needed for heat. So definitely served its purpose for the ambient camp feel.
Yep.
Supper was extremely good last night. Steaks and rice.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, outstanding. A lot of you probably know where that reference comes from. So, anyways, we're going to sit back. I'm going to finish my coffee.
Mine was good.
I think we have enough water for one more each. I think.
Gonna be cutting her close.
It'll be close. So, all right. So we're gonna. Well, she's probably gonna heat up water for another coffee. I'm gonna finish mine and probably have another one, and then we'll get stuff packed up, squared away, and the heck out of here and unpack the bags and pack up for a day hike for later on with the doggo.
That should be fun.
Oh, that'll be all right. It'll be his first time doing a day hike, or, well, day trip, and the first time you guys have ever seen him. Well, besides a couple of you. So.
He'll
anyway.
enjoy it.
Oh, yeah. And him being on camera, he won't care. He'll probably sniff it. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna finish my coffee and probably have another. Alright, guys, we're all packed up. We're ready to go. Camp's all cleaned up, and I'm getting warm with this sweater on. I'll take it off. So, like I said earlier, we had an extremely good night, minus my sleep pad going flat, which was unfortunate, but it happened. So, I say we're all packed up, we're ready to go. Put my sweater away, zip back up. We're gonna go home, unpack, get all these pieces of video all onto the laptop editor, get it out to you guys. So until the next one, peace out.
Later.